Right now at 5:30, divorce is a difficult time for partners, especially when it comes to child custody. For couples who have pets, custody of their animals can cause just as many difficulties. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Sorensen.
And I'm Josh Taylor. As Ross Guidotti explains, proposed legislation in Harrisburg may help the courts determine who gets the fur baby.
It might sound surprising, but a lot more custody cases aren't dealing with children. They are, in fact, dealing with pets. And this new bill basically gives judges guidelines to make decisions when it doesn't work out at home, but someone's got to get the dog and cat. Be it dogs, cats, lizards, birds, horses, you name it. Americans, perhaps like no other nation, love, spoil, and pamper their pets.
People refer to them as their fur baby.
So much so that when couples split, custody of the family pet can cause an already contentious situation to become a lot worse.
I can definitely see it because nobody, wants to part with one of their pets. So I can see how it would definitely bring out a lot of issues.
Right now, there are no laws on the books here in Pennsylvania to clarify who gets the family pet, but that may all soon change with the introduction of House Bill 97.
There's no guidelines in the law right now for judges to do anything more with a pet than treat it as chattel. Treat it the same way as, well, we're going to divide up the furniture.
The bill's guidelines include, did the animal come into the marriage? Who's responsible for the pet's well-being? Who feeds or walks the animal? Who takes the animal to the vet? As well as who has primary custody of the children if children are in fact involved. Now, there are exceptions, however, when it comes to certified service animals. Representative Anita Kulik, who spent 30 years as a practicing family law attorney, authored the bill. And she wants to make one thing perfectly clear.
I think some of my colleagues are worried that this bill is equating pet custody with child custody. That is not my intention, and that would never be my intention. There is nothing as important as our children.
This isn't just cats or dogs. If it is seen as a family pet by both parties, the bill's guidelines will apply. Right now, the bill is still in the House. It's expected to go to the Senate for approval. At Humane Animal Rescue of Pittsburgh, Ross Guidotti, KDKA-TV News.